Welcome, nerds.
Welcome, peekers.
Welcome to the Peak of Fiction. One Piece chapter 1079 just dropped, and it dropped some shit.
Yes, it dropped a lot of shit. Some that I didn't enjoy, and some a lot of people enjoyed.
I loved it, and I will continue to love it because we got some of the most exciting news. We have so much things we can theorize from, just from some of the panels they showed. We could go into that satellite Vegapunk. What's the room they're hiding? What's her plan now that she knows the world government's not going to be on her side? Where are we going from here? I'm just so excited to see. We got to see the arrival of one of the Blackbeard ships.
In my mind, I don't actually think it's Blackbeard pirates. I don't know. I feel like it's a dupe flag. I feel like someone just flying it for fun. Or do they not do that in the pirate realm?
They do not do that in the pirate realm. So I don't know what you're
I just thought
about.
that somebody could fly a flag to throw people off the scent. I need my hands to talk. But that doesn't happen.
No, that doesn't happen. Either it's a affiliate of the Blackbeard crew.
I don't even know who affiliates with this man.
Wow.
Other than Magellan, right?
No,
Magellan's not a part of it.
No, Magellan might be dead. I don't even know.
No, he gave Luffy the ability to take on so much.
He did not give him the ability. He almost killed him.
I know, but
if we
he's
think
now
about it,
able to take on so much poison.
If we actually go with her theory that it's an affiliate pirate showing up to Egghead, who would have called them?
Who would have called
Karibo! We're finally gonna get Karibo telling the person what he learned in Wano and in
is that the tree
swamp
guy? Oh, swamp guy.
When we see Karibo, I believe it's in Wano, it's in Fishman Island. He's talking about how he needs to tell someone secretly about Shirahoshi. He's been following the Straw Hats this whole time, kind of being a part of the journey. And now at Egghead, we know he's there. Last we saw, Brook and Zoro told him, just go somewhere else, bro. We're done with you. Now there's a Blackbeard crew showing up. Most likely, they're showing up because Karibo called them to take advantage of this chaos.
That slimy man. Luffy saved his life, and this is how he repays him.
This is the pirate world.
But he did help save Luffy's life too, with Queen and everything.
Yeah, this is pirate world. Luffy was saving him from a lifelong captivity with Kaido. If Luffy didn't win that, Karibo wouldn't have any chance at life. So that was really the only reason he was helping him. He even said that. He said that if you guys don't win, I have no chance.
This is making me really sad.
How did you feel about the arrival of our boy Shanks?
I was happy at first, like we all were, obviously. Homeboy Shanks. I still think about him. First chapter, love of my life. Look at that smile. Not caring about those mountain bandits. What a strong, strong man. We love a redhead. And he's out here taking out my man Kid, who almost died in captivity on Wano, to bring back I was about to say his boyfriend. Killer. Hot take.
2023. Who knows? Who cares?
Who cares? They're just so cute together because Kid was going to give his life for Killer. And then my favorite fight of Wano is when Killer takes off Hawkins' arm and he actually is injured. That's the absolute peak of Wano for me. I know Joy Boy happens, but Killer and Kid's love bromance is what does it for me. And the fact that we just had the most beautiful bromance of One Piece, other than our boys, Zoro and Sanji. Their love-hate relationship's so cute. But I'm a Killer Kid stan. And now that they're sinking to the bottom of the ocean because of a man that I loved,
Very conflicting.
I'm unable to process.
It's a conflicting subject. It's a conflicting incident because for me, in the community, while I was watching streams, watching others hate on Kid.
How can you hate on Kid? He cares so much about his crew.
They didn't like how Kid's attacks looked. They didn't like that Big Mom didn't directly state his name. They didn't like that he said he was going to fight Kaido and then went to fight Big Mom. Just a whole lot of...
They're both Yonkos. Why does it matter? They both have the same bounty on their head.
They both fought each other to a stalemate. So technically they were the same battle power or same strength. You could argue that Kaido was probably more because he's been fighting for so long.
Is it because he's a man?
No, because
because he's a man?
Because he's actually been fighting and Big Mom's been staying on whole cake. Yeah. That's what we've always talked about with Big Mom. She's kind of lazy at this point.
I know, but Kaido is lazy. Kaido is drunk every single time he's having a fight with somebody.
But that's not out of laziness. It's out of his actual depression. That's really it.
And then he gave his depression to Yamato, and now Yamato.
You're fine, Sam.
Yeah, Yamato is just looking for happiness in the void.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kaido. People really need to think about, themselves before they have kids.
Well,
I'm there for you too.
That's gonna be deleted. But
trauma.
It is very traumatic, and to see going back to the chapter, to see Shanks use a Roger move, that really the only Roger attack we've ever seen, and to devastate the Kid Pirates, it messed me up. I love the Kid Pirates. Their whole theme of punk rock and killer sonic waves, like that was a rock band at sea. But
okay, give Brook his Kermuppets and his crew because they are the original rock band at sea.
I have no clue what she's talking about.
They're Brook's crew. They were a rock band.
They were a musical group, a rock group, and a rock band and a group of musicians are two different things.
I guess it's because I think of Brook.
It's because you're white, and most of the times when you think of music, you think of rock and roll. That's just how it goes. That'll probably be cut.
No, I was just thinking because of his wanted poster being a rock star.
Well, he became a rock star in the 2-year time skip, but
yeah, that's what I'm affiliating this with.
But yes, I love the Kid Pirates because they were. I just thought they had a cool theme. I thought Kid was stronger than we were giving him credit for. He took Big Mom punches multiple times, fought back immediately. Law didn't actually take any of the hits from Big Mom other than Hera's lightning or Prometheus's fire, which I'm not saying is weaker, but isn't like getting punched in the motherfucking face. Let's be real. So I loved Kid too, but to see Shanks devastate him, that's how I expect an actual pirate fight to go. It's just quick, you get in, you destroy everything, you get what you need, and you're gone. Like, these long, drawn-out pirate battles, I get it when they're wars, but when you think about ships at sea, like, when you think about, maybe it's me, when I imagine ships at sea and them coming into battle,
yes,
I don't see hours at sea.
Oh, I do.
What, are they going to anchor and then start attacking each other?
I don't know. I think of when there's multiple ships and they're doing like maneuvers.
One ship.
I know, but a ship can do some
How can
maneuvers.
you add stuff to my whole thing? I said 2 ships meet up and they start
Yeah,
fighting.
but there's a lot more ships going on right now.
How can you add that? That's not even true. I just said 2 crews, 2 ships see each other. You're probably going to get one crew devastating the other crew. Just like we found Brooke's crew. Just floating out at sea.
R.I.P.
That's how I imagine it. It's ruthless.
Not how I imagine it.
But I could see her way too, because yes, if it's a war of a bunch of ships.
I think I'm thinking of Pirates of the Caribbean.
I never
And
saw
how
it.
that all, I don't know, I could be making this up. I could have had a dream about Johnny Depp and him being a pirate.
I mean, he was.
He was a pirate, but about him doing, I don't know, fun little maneuvers.
Like I said, it's how I imagine it. I
I
get
guess
it.
we
You
have very
other...
different imaginations of pirates.
I never watched Pirates of the Caribbean. The only pirates I really know are the One Piece pirates. So, and I just assume in the real world that you do not have time to fight this long drawn out war between pirates. For one, pirates are outlaws. If you bring attention to you, you might bring other Marines around. Like pirates.
But this is not what happened in the pirating age, in a real pirating age.
In our pirating age, I feel like it would have.
I don't think there was anything. There
weren't too many. For one, there wasn't a bunch of pirates that would be going to war against each other. So it's kind of.
They had these giant cannonballs, and how are you supposed to be like navigating? How are you supposed to shoot a cannonball to a different ship to destroy it if you're not anchored? I don't know. I don't know the physics behind that.
Well, we're not gonna get into that because I do think she's wrong for sure. Don't need to be anchored to shoot. That's why you have marksmen or sharpshooters or people who man the cannons. You have a helmsman. That's why you have a crew. There's people who should be able to do that, probably can't, and that's why one crew who actually has that, who has the right firepower, the right battle experience, like Shanks, could destroy another crew like Kids.
I'm quite interested in Shanks', I don't want to say harem, but Shanks is, you know how Luffy has his 5,000? Yeah, his fleet. I'm interested to see if Shanks' fleet is as mismatched as Luffy's fleet. Because it feels that way, and it kind of is cute on how Shanks is protecting all these people, just like our boy Luffy is.
I think we also got a glimpse at what makes Shanks not as good as the Roger Pirates. Or as good as Luffy's group is going to be, because they have to surpass them. I technically disagree with what you're saying. I don't think the group that Luffy has is as mismatched as the fleet we saw from Shanks. That is a worthless group of people.
Hey, nobody's worthless.
They're a worthless group of people that should not be in the New World. But Luffy's crew are all people born of the New World. Or either pirates who have actually gotten here off of merit. Remember, Bartholomew was able to take over a Shanks territory. Because how weak the fleet is.
I love Bartholomew.
Yeah, he came through. He took down Shanks's thing and put up a straw hat one. This is like at the beginning of Wano or Reverie. I don't even remember.
I can't remember that.
Even Shanks referred to it when he was at Wano. He said, "We have this guy Bartholomew going around. We have to pay. We got to do something about that." So
I just want Shanks and Luffy to be BFFs and then find the One Piece together as a giant fleet. That's my dream.
You'll be seeing this in my theory video coming out soon. But my reaction to the chapter, I think this is setting up Blackbeard to hand Luffy one of his first defeats in the New World. Not a devastating defeat, but something that is going to shift his mindset onto going after Blackbeard, which in turn will have Shanks come to help Luffy and to fight Blackbeard. I think we are setting up for it to be only 3 more pirate crews that actually matter, and it's the Straw Hats, Shanks's crew, and Blackbeard. And I guess the Gilded Cross. That I forgot about them, but I have no theories for them yet.
I just had a thought. My thought is, what if Law jumped off the ship with Blackbeard and his little submarine men picked him up, and now they're on their way to Egghead to help protect our boy, or they were on their way to Elbaf?
No.
No, you think they all died except Law?
Yes. Maybe not dead, but we saw that when
One Piece is getting depressing.
When Law's
This is
crew
too much.
was underwater, Blackbeard was just sending down those tremors
Oh, I forgot.
and fucking up. So them going into their submarine doesn't really get them away from anything. I think the only way Law got away is if Garp came, started some chaos, and either going with Randy's theory, Law is part of Sword, and him and Garp was like, get out of here, kind of with his eyes or something, like, hey, I got it from here, get out of here. Or either way, Law saw the advantage of, okay, we're about to lose. Garp came, like, he might be getting fucking held up by Blackbeard like Boa was.
Oh, yeah, and how Riley came and saved him.
Colby saved Boa.
I thought Rayleigh did. Rayleigh came
Oh,
in
and
with his
Rayleigh
sword.
did. And Rayleigh. Yes. Almost similar, like a similar situation to that. But instead of Rayleigh not fighting Blackbeard, it's going to be Garp, actually.
Is that where the Seraphim went?
No. I think the Seraphim... You'll see this in my video. I think they used a red herring. We do know there is a room where the satellite is trapping and killing all of their other satellites. But I also think there could be a room, just like in Punk Hazard, that had a very special devil fruit waiting for either someone or Vegapunks has been experimenting on it. That's why I love this
I don't
chapter.
even know what it would be.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed that video. Our first reaction together. Almost live reaction to the chapter. Yeah, if you love this chapter, we would love to do... If you love this video, we would love to do more of this. We would love to continue to react together. So like and subscribe. And tell us how you felt about Shanks devastating the Kid Pirates.
Boo.
You love it. You hate it. What do you think's coming from it?
But like...
See you at the peak.